Welcome back. So first of all, thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for your support. So in the last class we have completed practice session number 9, in which we have completed a lot of questions selected from previous question papers. This class, practice test number 10, as usual we have a lot of questions collected from previous question papers. So we will be solving those questions one by one today. Okay, so if you are watching this video first time, I request you to go back to the previous videos and watch those videos first and then come to this video. It will be very helpful for you. Okay, the link for the previous videos are given in the description. Okay, so let us start with our first question. A and B together can do a piece of work in 8 days, whereas A alone can complete the work in 12 days. How long will it take for B alone to complete the same work? A and B together they complete the work in 8 days. A alone completes it in 12 days. We need to calculate how many days B will be taking to complete the task. Okay, so this type of questions are related to work and time related questions, very common in almost every competitive exams. So there are two different ways students to solve this type of questions. First, I am going to solve it in a proper method, proper conventional method, how we can solve this question and how we can get the answer. Okay, so let us solve this question in that way. What is given in the question? Let us write that first. A and B together can complete the work in how many days? A and B together can do the work in 8 days. So let us write that. A and B together in 8 days. This is what given in the first information. Then A alone can complete the work in 12 days. A alone can complete in 12 days. So A alone, it completes in 12 days. What is the time taken by B to complete the same work? That is a question asked. So A and B together in 8 days, A alone in 12 days. Let us take B takes X days. B takes X days. That means A can complete the work in 12 days. A can complete the work in 12 days. That means in 1 day, A finishes 1/12 of the work. In 2 days, 2/12. In 3 days, 3/12. 4 days, 4/12. Likewise, in 12th day, he will be completing 12/12. That is 12/12 means what? 1. That 1 indicates completion of work. So these type of questions, students, one of the very important concept what you need to understand here is completion of work is taken as 1. A completes the work in 12 days. That means every day 1/12 of the total work is completed by A. 1/12 in 1 day, 2/12 second day, 3/12 third day, 4/12 fourth day. Likewise 10th day 10/12, 11th day 11/12, and the last day 12th day 12/12. 12/12 means 12 out of 12 part he has completed. 12 out of 12 means what? That is equal to 1. So all these type of questions related to work and time, the completion of work is taken as 1. So here I can say A alone completes the work in 12 days. That means what? A in 1 day. A in 1 day. That is 1/12. Similarly, B takes X days. We assumed. Let B take X days. So what is the work completed by B in 1 day? B in 1 day will be 1/X. So we have the work completed by A in 1 day. We have the work completed by B in 1 day. So together, what is the work completed by them in 1 day? So A plus B, A and B, or A plus B, or we can say A and B in 1 day. In 1 day, that is equal to 1/12 plus 1/X. So this will be the total work completed by both A and B in 1 day. But they complete the work in 8 days. So that means what? the total completion of work is taken as 1. So this is the work completed by both A and B in 1 day. So in 8 days, 8 into 1 by 12 plus 1 by x will be equal to the completion of work 1 day. So the completion of work we have taken equal to 1. From this equation, you can find out what is x. Here if I take this 8 to this side, it will become what? 1 by 12 plus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 8. Keeping this 1 by x here, I am taking this 1 by 12 also to this side. So what I will get? I will get 1 by x is equal to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12. So 1 by x is equal to 12 and 8. LCM 96 and 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4 by 96. So 1 by x is 4 by 96. 1 by x is 4 by 96. So what will be x? X will be equal to 96 by 4. 96 by 4 is equal to 24 days. So x is 24 days. The time taken by B alone to complete the work is 24 days. So if you do all these calculations in your competitive exams, you will consume a lot of time. So this is the conventional school college method what we have learned. But this method will not work out in our competitive exams. So we have a shortcut method also. Within seconds we can find out the answer. So let us see what is the shortcut method. This I have explained only to tell you this is the conventional method by which we can calculate these type of questions. Okay, so we got the answer 24. Okay, so now what is the shortcut method? Let us see the shortcut method also. Kindly note this first. Okay, so let us see what is the shortcut method here. What is given in the question, let us write that first and then let us solve it in a very easy manner. Okay, what is given? A can complete the work in how many days? A can complete the work in 12 days. A complete the work in 12 days. And let us take B completes the work in X days. A completes the work in 12 days, B completes the work in X days, and we have A plus B together. A and B completes the work in 8 days. A and B complete the work in 8 days. So what is a shortcut method? Understand very clearly what is a shortcut method. We want to find out this x. So x is equal to product by difference. Product by difference. This is the only one formula you need to remember, students, for this type of questions. This is the only one formula you need to remember for this type of questions. Okay, x is equal to product by difference. Remember this formula only and forget about all these things. Take the information from the given question, remember this formula, and you can easily find out the answer. X, you need to find out product 12 into 8. 12 into 8. Difference 12 minus 8, 4. So 12 into 8, 96 by 4, which is equal to 24 days. So x you got 24. Product by difference. Product is what? 12 into 8, 96. Difference is what? 12 and 8 difference, 4. So divide that product by difference, you will get 24, which is the correct answer. So if you remember this formula, within two lines, within seconds, you can mark the correct answer. Okay, so you need not to write all those conventional steps to find out answer. Those students who don't know this shortcut method, they will be solving this by conventional method. The answer will be same, but you will be consuming a lot of time. So all competitive exams are again virtually a race against time. We have to practice and increase our speed. Okay, so this method will definitely help you. Remember the formula, product by difference, and using which you can find out the correct answer and accordingly mark the correct option. Let us go to the next question. Kindly note it. 42 men can do a piece of work in 18 days. How many men would be required to do the same work in 21 days? 42 men can do a piece of work in 18 days. So how many men would be required to do the same work in 21 days. So 42 men, 18 days. So 21 days. Number of days are increasing means number of men will be decreasing. This is the normal concept. When the manpower is more, time taken will be less. When the manpower is less, time taken will be more. So when 42 men, 18 days. So when 18 days work is extended to 21 days, so the number of people will be less than 42. So your answer should be a number less than 42. Isn't it? Yeah. So let us solve this question. 42 men can do a piece of work in 18 days. So let us write that. 42 men in 18 days. So from this equation, we can say one man in 1 day. One man in 1 day will be equal to 1 by 18 into 42. How we can write this? Understand these concepts very, very easy. 42 men in 18 days. 42 men in 18 days. So 42 men in 1 day will be 1 by 18. So 1 man in 1 day will be 1 by 18 into 42. So this way you can directly write this step. 1 man in 1 day, 1 by 18 multiplied by 42. So this is the work done by 1 man in 1 day. So now in 21 days, how many men are required? That is the question given. So let us take that is equal to X men. X men are required for 21 days. X men are required for 21 days. So X men in 1 day will be X men in 1 day will be 1 by 21 of the work. 1 by 21 of the work. So now what we need to find out is, we need to find out X. 1 man in 1 day will be equal to this much. X man in 1 day will be equal to 1 by 21. From here 1 man in 1 day is this much. So X man in 1 day will be X into 1 by 18 into 42. That will be equal to 1 by 21. If you can solve this equation, then your answer is over. What we have written, understand very clearly. 1 man in 1 day is 1 by 18 into 42. Let us consider X men are required to complete the same work in 21 days. So X men in 1 day will be 1 by 21. From here 1 man in 1 day is 1 by 18 into 42. So X man in 1 day will be X into this number. So X into that number will be equal to 1 by 21. So when you cross multiply this, you can see X by 18 into 42 is equal to 1 by 21. You can cut this 21 here with the 42 2 times. 18 into 2, 36. That is X by 36 is equal to 1 by 1. When you cross multiply, we get X is equal to 36. So 36 is the correct answer. So 36 men are required to complete the same work in 21 days. 42 men can complete the work in 18 days. So if the same work is completed in 21 days, then 36 men are required to complete the work in 21 days. When the number of days are more, the number of people will be less. When the number of people are more, the time taken, the days taken will be less. Understand that concept very clearly. So again, these all steps if you write for your competitive exams, you will be consuming a lot of time. So we need to have a shortcut method for here also. So let us see what is the shortcut method to solve this question. You can note it, pause the video and note it. So 36 is the correct answer what we have seen. But you need not to write all these things in your exam. The shortcut method is what is given in the question. 42 men completes it in 18 days. 42 men complete it in 18 days. Then how many men are required for 21 days? X men are required for 21 days. X men are required for 21 days. Just cross multiply and divide. 42 and 18, 42 into 18 divided by 21 is equal to x. 42 into 18 divided by 21 equal to x. Cut this 21 and 42, 2 times 2 into 18, 36. So 36 is the right answer. From the given options, you can mark the correct answer. Okay, so this is the shortcut method what we should use in the competitive exam, so that we can solve a lot of time, and this will come only by practice. Okay, so watching all these videos will definitely help you increase your speed, and these type of questions we have already discussed in our previous sessions also. Some of the links are given in the description. You can watch that also. Okay, and the more and more you practice, you can easily score a centum in your competitive exams. Okay.